swings both ways, back and forth through our mistakes. Yeah, it might get worse before it gets better. Before it gets better. But if you're just standing on the side, how are you gonna stare me in the eye and ask me to carry all that pressure? Everything started somewhere with a whisper or a dare. You keep pointing at the problem, but your hands are always bare. You say life just isn't fair, then demand a bigger share. If you're not putting something in the fire, how you gonna warm your fingers there? 'Cause the pendulum swings both ways. What you take is what you trace. Yeah, it might get worse before it gets better. Oh, it gets better. If you aren't lifting any weight, how you gonna stand there straight and ask someone else to pay their fair share? Fair share. Give a little, get a little. You can't skip the middle. Every tide that's rising, pulled by moons you never see. Nothing comes from nothing. Say it softly, let it sting. If you're not part of the pushing, you don't get to wear the rain. 'Cause the pendulum swings both ways, back and forth through all our days. Yeah, it might get worse before it gets better. Before it gets better. If you aren't building with your hands, how are you gonna claim the land and ask someone else to pay your share forever? Two wheels spinning through the afternoon haze. The sun's a torch lighting up the maze. Wind in my teeth, no walls, no disguise. I'm small, I'm raw, and I'm alive. Every minute of the ride, I'm breathing fire. Every twist, every turn, taking me higher. No seatbelt to hold, just the truth on my side. I'm living for every minute of the ride. The road hums low like a whispered dare. the rush if it's not rushing through? The truth